homie, my style awesome. I got your bitch seasick when she see chips that I'm tossing. It's nothing to a stunner, baby, I'ma keep ball. I'm the boss of all bosses, so be cautious. I make it flood in the club, homie, my style awesome. I got your bitch seasick when she see chips that I'm tossing. It's nothing to a stunner, baby, I'ma keep ball. I'm the boss of all bosses, so be cautious. I make it flood in the club, homie, my style awesome. I got your bitch seasick when she see chips that I'm tossing. It's nothing to a stunner, baby, I'ma keep ball. I'm the boss of all bosses, so be cautious. I make it flood in the club, homie, my style awesome. I got your bitch seasick when she see chips that I'm tossing. It's nothing to a stunner, baby, I'ma keep ball. I'm the boss of all bosses, so be cautious. I make it flood in the club, homie, my style awesome. I got your bitch seasick when she see chips that I'm tossing. It's nothing to a stunner. I'm the boss of all bosses, so be cautious. I make it flood in the club, homie, my style awesome. I got your bitch seasick when she see chips that I'm tossing. It's nothing to a stunner, baby, I'ma keep ballin'. I'm the boss of all bosses, so be cautious. I make it flood in the club, homie, my style awesome. I got your bitch seasick when she see chips that I'm tossing. It's nothing to a stunner, baby, I'ma keep ballin'.
Got my poker face on, please watch your hand. I'm from the city where anybody can get it, quit playing. Keep Cardi's on my face so I can watch the shade. More money, more problems, I'm used to hate. V6, 8160 on the dash. Mercedes, baby, I'm the leader of the new class. If you ain't talking money, I can really hear you clear. My shooters is magicians, they'll make you disappear.
I'm the boss of all bosses, so be cautious. I make it flood in the club, homie, my style awesome. I got your bitch seasick when she see chips that I'm tossing. It's nothing to a stunner, baby, I'ma keep ballin'. I'm the boss of all bosses, so be cautious. I make it flood in the club, homie, my style awesome. I got your bitch seasick when she see chips that I'm tossing. It's nothing to a stunner, baby, I'ma keep ballin'.
I'ma keep ballin'. This message red like record. Gone through the.
Welcome to Men's Motivational Monday.
Yeah,
You got me, King David,
Mikey the God.
You know who it is, your boy, Big Gal.
Tom Val. What's going on with all my peoples, man? We want to give a shout out to Worldwide Collaborations. We want to give a shout out to Day to Day. Let's talk about it on Fridays. We're going to give a shout out to Busy One Radio for all our Sunday promo, Day to Day Radio. Let's get it.
Women Wednesday.
Shout out to Women Wednesday.
Shout out to the women on Wednesday for sure.
Day to day.
Man, say it with your chest, man. Give them some energy, bro. They be turning up. You feel me?
Shout out to Dr. Dank for tonight.
Shout out to our executor, producer, engineer. You know what I mean? All the hats.
Mm-hmm.
Hosh and all that hosh.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about?
Shout out to Damn Sam.
He on his way. And shout out to the men on Men Motivational Monday. We here.
Yes,
Bring it
sir.
right back
We're
full circle.
here.
We here. So, with any further ado, I feel like the Bengals should be in the playoffs.
Let it
I
go.
ain't gonna hold you.
Let it go.
I'm gonna let it go, but I had to come back with my gear on one time so y'all can see that I ain't forgot about y'all. We should be in the playoffs. We should be there because some teams that's in there right now, we could beat them. And y'all know it. Them the games that we they ain't want us in the playoffs. That's why Kansas City threw the game. They threw it. They threw it. They put all their bums in and let their bums get ran over by who Denver, and Denver, what they do, get blew out.
Oh boy, they
got blew out.
They let Denver blow them out. Then who Denver play?
They lost.
Kansas.
Wow,
They
who did they
play.
play?
Who did they
Damn,
play?
who did they play, bro?
They got cooked too.
Yeah, they got cooked.
Oh, Josh Allen and them.
Buffalo.
Yeah.
Well, you knew that was coming regardless. Buffalo was going to give people all that work.
Buffalo gonna give everybody all that work. I keep telling y'all my Super Bowl predictions.
Yeah, that's what I'm about to say. Who
My
is y'all
Super Bowl predictions is Buffalo and Detroit. Buffalo and Detroit.
That would be a good game.
Who you say, Ken?
I like that. I like that Buffalo. My
Buffalo.
Steelers pissed me off. They lost. They got their ass spanked.
Yeah.
They gotta cut that shit out. But other than that, I go with that. I like that.
Buffalo, Detroit.
I think that'd be a good game. I think it's something we ain't seen. We ain't seen Detroit, period. So I think that'd be big. And then, they playing real good. Defense playing good. I think, and, Josh Allen, that man showing out.
Facts.
That boy showing out.
I say B Moore and Detroit.
You think B Moore gonna go?
B Moore they got
You think you want Lamar in there, don't you?
It just seemed like a good competition.
Hey, Derrick Henry did bust 186 yards on the ass, boy. So
his name ain't even Derrick Henry no more. His name Truck.
Boy, because he's showing out.
Man, what?
He's showing out, boy. But that would be a good game too.
And Cincinnati could have had him.
Man,
we want to spend the money on it.
We never do.
But we got the money to spend on it.
They never do.
I hope y'all invest in some defense and get some great defense players, period.
Did they pick up any?
I don't think so.
We gonna see.
And them coaching jobs that's available, make sure y'all fill them slots with the right people. We tired of having all the wrong people in the right slots, and that's why we lose.
I think T. Higgins coming back.
I hope so.
They trying to keep them three.
They need to.
Yeah.
They want to keep that.
Joe Burrow might reconstruct his contract too.
Oh, okay.
Hold on, let me call it.
Hey, he need to reconstruct that. You don't need all that motherfucking money. You could take a price cut for a Super Bowl, bro.
What y'all feel about the Patriots firing their first year coach, Jared Mayo? I think his name is.
They're wrong.
You didn't even give the man a chance. Man.
They're wrong. Brought him into a poo-poo organization, and then fired him the first year.
Shit, Antonio Pierce got fired. They let him go from the Raiders.
Like, dang.
I'm like, bro, he did good at dinner. Then he had a bad year. Then y'all said, boom, y'all want to win so damn quick. Y'all don't have no patience. Nobody.
Mike Tomlin getting fired.
Knock it off.
They better not, but he had a good point because people want him gone. And this is my problem with that. I'm like, yes, as y'all fans, this man has been winning in this city. He only missed the playoffs once since he been there.
Wow. That's what I'm saying.
They're not
gonna
fire. And then I think his first or second year he won a Super Bowl. I'm like, bro, like y'all don't give this man no type of chance. Y'all want shit done right then and there, and when you don't, you gotta go. It's business.
That'll be their worst mistake.
I agree.
Yeah,
if they let him go.
Because Antonio Brown was saying something about it's an offensive game, it's not a defensive game. He's a defensive coach, and I'm looking at him like, bro, you got mental issues. You mess your own career up. I ain't got time for Antonio Brown. He was talking too much shit to me. I'm like, bro, you mess your own shit up. I don't know what you got going on, what's your issues, but at the end of the day, you messing your own shit up.
Well, he said it's an offensive game, not a defense.
Yeah, he definitely said that.
That's backwards because defense win games.
Yes, thank you. Without defense, you can't. But the game is all about high flying passes. That's why the running back is kind of getting phased out like that. Derrick Henry, the only reason why he's still in there for real.
Najee Harris is trucking shit though.
Yeah, Saquon
trucking shit.
Too.
Who?
Najee Harris.
Yeah. Man, Najee, I don't feel Najee can do a lot more than what he's doing right now. He just ain't got. I don't think he ain't got that line in that offense yet to where he can show out the way he need to show out.
Did y'all see Joe Mixon though? Did you see Joe Mixon though?
Yeah, they won, didn't they? Yeah. And that's crazy to Houston. Houston in the playoff.
Hey,
I didn't think
Mixon
Houston
ran up
that.
and jumped in the stands and did some old time Bengal shit. Like, yeah, I'm with y'all now. It feel more. He said it feel more like home.
Because they embraced him.
Yeah.
The Bengals, man, they X-lax on him.
The city did him dirty. That's all.
I think they should have got rid of him.
They had him take a pay cut. You feel me? He complied. He kept the team vibrant that season.
Okay.
And then at the end of the season, they cut him. Bullshit. That's dirtball.
The city did him bad. It's all them allegations on the news. Every time you seen his name pop up for the chick downtown saying that he pulled a gun on her, and then people getting shot in his yard. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like he wasn't even around.
Then before he came out, then he choked up the chick at the subway in Oklahoma. Remember he had that issue? Didn't he have that issue?
Yeah. We needed that though. Like they get rid of our players that we need. They bring that toughness to them though.
That's what Joe Burrow told him.
Yeah.
He told them they got to stop doing that one.
Yeah. We had Burfict. Remember him?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He was that
big
toughness.
energy.
Yeah.
He played like a linebacker should play.
Yeah.
He
He like them old cats back in the day, how they played. They was rough like that.
Right.
City be trying to be too conservative.
Like, you know, Mike Singletary, boy, he used to knock people frame out.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Ray Lewis too.
You remember?
But he was worse than Ray Lewis. Ray Lewis, I'm telling y'all, Ray Lewis hit you, he talked to you, he hit you. But like Singletary, Jack Ham, all them cats from back, and them niggas punch you in the face.
Yeah, see, Ray Lewis
At the same time.
He was the remnant of that era.
Mm-hmm.
He was that new era, from you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, from that, yeah.
And the rules changed also too. You know, they became more. They don't want you to get hurt as much. You know, they want you to stay
I ain't gonna
healthy.
lie, football is a brutal sport.
Mm-hmm.
Man, they be getting they be
Back
like
in the
car
day.
wrecks out there,
Man,
man.
You gotta think about it. Cincinnati was known for injuring people though. You come down to the
That
young,
one year, oh yeah,
Bo Jackson. Remember, he was like one of the first ones. Put him on the shelf. You know what I mean? He wasn't the same. Like, and then who else? Tua came down here.
What's that guy from Pittsburgh? Perfect. I think Perfect did.
Antonio Brown.
That was Antonio Brown.
Yeah, when he came across the middle, and he hit them. Said he hit him across the head.
Mm-hmm.
Or targeting or whatever crap.
We should have kept him, man. We should have kept him.
Yeah.
You know, but it is what it is, man.
But that's how football is, a business.
We'll get them this year coming up. We'll be in the Super Bowl next year.
Well, to give y'all props from where y'all started into how y'all finished.
Mm-hmm.
It was a good. Y'all still.
We finished the season on a okay note.
Yeah.
We just didn't make the playoffs. Now, that damn kicker, he blew a few games for us. Could have put him away early. I blame all that. That Baltimore shit, we could have beat them twice. Pittsburgh, we could have beat them twice. We only beat them once.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
KC.
KC could have beat them. Like
anybody can beat KC, man. They just
we had their numbers, and they just didn't want our numbers to be in their lineup. Joe Burrow, shout out to him. Shout out to Jamar Chase for being
both of them
triple crown.
Yeah, both of them.
Burrow set the record for the yards in the season, like, and Jamar got the triple crown.
That's live.
Mm-hmm.
You get it, you still ain't going nowhere.
And Joe Burrow gonna have to work on running.
Yeah.
He
been running, but he need to get.
He needs to make that
loose in that pocket.
It's just how Carson Palmer was when he got it. Remember when he hurt his knee?
Yeah.
That, you know that still crap.
Pittsburgh.
Yeah, when he hurt his up, remember how he came back? He was so timid.
Mm-hmm.
He wasn't the same mobile. He get moved because he always run like, oh shit. Somebody.
He's thinking about that hit.
Yeah.
That next hit.
Mm-hmm. Can I shout out Mike Vick though? Mike Vick is one of the best to me when it comes to running with that ball.
Yeah.
He used to be, I don't know,
Yeah.
Mike Vick used to be cold with it. He's a coach.
Yeah, Norfolk State.
Congratulations to Mike Vick.
Mm-hmm.
That was dope. But you know who you got it from? It was another Randall Cunningham. That's your, you got to show love.
That's the
Oh, because the question me and my
Randall Cunningham.
little brother was we was trying to figure out who was the first melanated running quarterback.
That I know of, it would be Randall Cunningham. You can dig deeper, probably find somebody else.
Right.
But for somebody I know of that I know and I seen would be Randall Cunningham.
It's the notifications for me. It's driving me crazy.
And then, are we ranking them or you just like who you think the greatest is?
No, like I'm trying to brainstorm on who was the first one that was doing that.
Randall Cunningham.
Oh, yeah.
He was one of
It
them.
was another one
Warren
too.
Moon?
Not like Randall. Randall ran.
Nah, it wasn't Warren Moon. It was somebody else.
Because Warren Moon said in the pocket and throw that ball.
Randall Cunningham he might be that one because I know Randall Cunningham for sure was doing it.
Randall Cunningham was probably one biggest one I know of. I know Cordell Stewart can run. Of course, we know Vic.
But Vic teed it up. I ain't gonna lie.
Because it was Doug Williams. He didn't even run like that.
That one motherfucking quarterback did for Washington for a minute.
You talking about RG3?
Yeah.
But what happened? He tore his knee up. Yeah. That whole game stopped. Yeah. And that was because Shanahan left him when he took him out.
They did not want Vic to play that position like that. That's why I think they came against him.
Well, he was about to break. I think with the Dan Marino's passing record that year. Before he went in.
No, he was fighting them dogs.
Well, no,
man, that's
his people was fighting them dogs.
They just found something.
But with the funny part, he was about to break a record before they got his ass called up.
Oh, it did too. I know what it was. Remember, he flipped off the fans. I think he flipped them off or did something because the fans were saying something derogative to him, man. He either flipped them off or something, and after that, it was all
it was a whole bunch. We can get deeper into it if we want to, but because for one, they drug him through the dirt for no reason. They talking about he should never be let in, but half some of these cats can kill people. We had people that done some dirt, like Ben Roethlisberger. Roethlisberger, he got accused of raping 2 women.
Yeah,
he passed both. They gonna throw him in the Hall of Fame.
And that got swept completely under the
completely.
Big Ben taking.
Hey, bro, I'm gonna tell you right now. You come to Cincinnati, there's a lot of drama.
Allegedly
taking. Might read the slogan. So we don't get in trouble.
Allegedly.
Yeah. This is a disclaimer.
Yeah, give them that.
Allegedly.
Any opinions from the panel is exclusively their opinion. It has nothing to do with the integrity of the brand.
Right.
Nothing at all.
Not at all.
Allegedly, he was taking that fruit stick. Big
Y'all stupid as hell.
Giving them that Roethlisberger, man.
You dumb as hell.
Oh, we forgot to put the beeps on you. Beep.
Hey, sure, I'm gonna without any further ado, this is our episode. I told you we always let the women get their questions off to us, and we're gonna answer them accordingly to the way we feel. We always do it on the first, but we didn't do that on the first. We had an interview, and the interview was great last show. You know what I mean? But without any further ado, it's on you, baby.
Ooh, I got a lot of them.
They be loading up on us, man.
Okay, so the first one was, well, not the first one, but somebody said, "Why do men cheat?" That was one of them. They want to know why do men cheat. Why y'all so quiet?
Can I answer?
Yeah, go ahead.
Some men cheat because I truly believe it's hereditary. Some men cheat because they don't subscribe to the way the tradition relationship is supposed to be. That's why poly is getting big now. They feel like I be in rooms like on Clubhouse where they talk about these things, and a lot of people are starting to figure out to them that the way we doing things is westernized. It's always been a history where our people always had multiple women, like kings had multiple wives and and they saying that it was the westernized civilization when colonization came. You know what I'm saying? Set up that structure where it's one and one. You feel me? So that's just my submission right there. I got more, but y'all can go ahead.
I feel like the reason why some men cheat is because either you're not doing your job at home, you know what I mean, or like either you're not doing your job at home, like you ain't keeping his attention, you know what I'm saying, to where he's like, hey, I know you want me here. Sometimes we simple. You keep our attention, we stay with you.
Be single though.
You know what I mean?
Then you won't have to answer to nothing.
We said be single though. Hey, you just asked.
Sometimes they figure that out.
I'm just saying as a woman, this is the women questions.
So you said be single though.
Yeah, because why be in a relationship with a female, right? Mm-hmm. She don't know that you cheating because you're cheating. But I'm right. So why not just be by yourself, like where you can have her. You ain't got to answer to nobody or nothing. Why be in a situation or be in a relationship?
So the question is why we cheat?
Why do men cheat?
That's what I'm saying.
And then you answered it, and you said because she ain't doing something right. But I'm saying why don't men just? That was another question to it. Why don't men just be single and then they don't have to answer to no females?
I don't know. Some niggas don't like being single. They might say that shit, but some niggas don't like being by themselves. Some niggas don't want to be single. Some niggas like being in that relationship. Some niggas like that in-house coochie. Some niggas like just knowing I can go in the house and have somebody there. And at the same time, niggas who like that and also want to cheat.
This is driving me crazy.
Well, see, I'm going to say some men cheat because they want their cake and their ice cream. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? They want what they want when they want it. And a lot of the times, it be in their DNA. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? To where they just prone to cheat because they don't got a single bone in their body. Okay. But then, you know, they also are them type of niggas that are individuals. Y'all talking about a certain type of men too. You ain't talking about all men because all men don't cheat. But we're talking about this class of men that just, how can I put it? They want what they want when they want it. You know what I mean? And they gonna always be thinking this in the back of their mind, like, well, maybe she doing something. You know what I mean? And that's their playoff to go get what they want to get off. You know what I mean? So if that's their playoff, because they might get in that coochie one time and the wood don't feel the way it used to feel, like in there, like wait a minute, it's loose in here, like what she been doing? Like, I'm just saying, because these are things that go through men's head. You know what I mean? You might jump up in there and you might not fit how you used to. Like, wait a minute, am I shrinking or is this motherfucker getting bigger? Am I really stretching it out like this? Like, you know what I mean? Like, and you know, because a woman could cover up her cheating and you would never know it. But a man,
you just said you would because of the fit. That we would because know, of the fit, right?
You know, because the way
that ain't women covering it up though.
Yeah,
that's the men noticing it.
Yeah, that ain't them covering it up unless they sitting down taking them baths with that salt water. Snap that pussy back. That's what you know what I mean? That's the cheat code that y'all forgot that y'all grandparents used to be doing. That snapback. You need to bring it back. I'm just saying, man.
Did he just sing that though? Snap that coochie back.
Hey.
Man.
Hell no,
bro. When you start doing that, maybe your man won't think. If it's always
no dushing. Dushing ain't good for y'all ladies. No dushing.
The thing got to be tight and right for him to be like, yeah, man.
This is hilarious.
That's gonna take that equation out of his head because he always gonna fit.
So is you saying that secretly that's why men, because they figure out like, oh no,
they figure out the loophole.
My footprint ain't on this no more.
The smell be different off a little bit. Like, wait a minute, that ain't how we smell when we do
it. Waking it up.
Like, wait a minute.
Oh, you waking it up.
Somebody been in here. Somebody been in. Who been in my house? Who been in my house?
Ronald Isley, you hear me?
I'm just saying though.
He was trying to look at that because he used to that, but it's
right
on here. He talking about who in my house, man. We about to go to the next. Wait a minute, we got some comments real quick.
Sam in the building. Hey, man.
Wait a minute. Damn Sam in the building. We got a couple comments real quick. Then we go to the next question because I'm done with you right now on here. I'm so done with you. Yeah, I'm so done with him. I'm done. But anyway, that's my husband, y'all. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry. But anyway, this is what we talk about. Yeah, we already did. Hey, I'm used to this. But anyway, B Love said because they unhappy with themselves or the woman is a reason. And then B Love said men feel unwanted by her. Some men feel unwanted, so they don't they cheat. And then
that makes sense.
Somebody else, Allie. Hi, Allie. Let me see what she put on here. It's mass. I gotta go. I'm gonna read on here.
Sometimes
it say many men cheat because they aren't satisfied with themselves in many areas. That could be true too. They insecure about themselves. And it say many are selfish. They feel more. It strokes their ego. Ali Moolah Apple.
Shout out to Ali Moolah.
No, the women are asking their whole questions. They ask the questions to us.
And it's all about cheating right now.
No, that was just one of the questions that I got.
Why do men cheat?
Go ahead, Sam.
I ain't say nothing. Black men don't cheat.
You heard it here, ladies and gentlemen. You heard it here.
Ball talk.
No, not in here.
Ball talk. Shout out to Little Ball.
That's funny.
If y'all comment on my page, man, I really can't see it way over there, but I thank y'all for logging on and getting to us. You know what I'm talking about?
Share the live.
What's good? I said, what's your boo? What's good, boo? Is what I meant, Allie. Girl, it's this spell check, honey. Yeah, anyway, what's good, boo? That's what I meant. It say, what's your boo? What the hell? Okay, and then B Love again. He said, a woman that strokes her man ego, he ain't going nowhere. I know that's motherfucking right. Oh, you telling secrets.
Nah.
But that ain't true. That ain't everybody.
B Love speaking from the soul.
But right just like my husband said that women, men it's a certain category of men. It's multiple categories of women as well. So all women ain't the same. So we be needing to like fix that. You feel me? It's different categories of different people. Everybody ain't the same. It's too many people in the world. Yeah. So
and there's no blueprint to describe what a real woman is or what a real man is.
Exactly.
Kind of have to figure it out from their environment and their past and try to do what's best what they think and still come up short. Right. I'm still struggling.
And the silent killer, I know another silent killer is sometimes people outgrow their relationship.
Oh, that's simple. Yeah, and that's something that I think a lot of people don't understand. Is like we meet somebody young or when you ain't really in tune with yourself, it's hard to understand what 5-10 years gonna do to y'all. You know what I mean? Especially if y'all both broken and y'all both got baggage, and then y'all might start figuring y'all baggage out and look over at the next person like, thanks, but I'm getting off this ride and I'm gonna continue because you kind of got me staying in the same roller coaster, and I feel like I got more growth to go, and you ain't going nowhere.
Comfortable.
You know what I mean? Motherfuckers that got complacent and ain't, because they do enough to get a motherfucker, and then they take their foot off the gas. Facts. And they don't keep trying to learn their mate. They don't keep trying to satisfy their new mate because just because you was with motherfucker 10 years ago, I don't mean they're the same motherfucker. They got the same needs and desires and wants. Facts. You got to be able to evolve. As humans, we're supposed to evolve all the time. But when a relationship, you really got to be in tune with your mate. And when they growing, you got to check yourself and make sure you ain't trying to date the old lady or satisfy the old man. Because when we get older, pussy don't hit the same. We ain't motivated by the same shit we did 10, 15 years ago. We be like, damn, meals mean more. Just cuddling might mean a little bit. Cleaning my house and not saying certain shit might mean more. When you younger, you be like, fuck, this shit hit. I managed, you know what I mean? She look good, she all right. Some niggas are shallow like that, you know what I mean? And like some women be cool with the benefits package a nigga bring. Nigga got some money, nigga got a little something, treating her a certain type of way, and then after a while, she don't give a fuck about a Birkin bag. She don't give a fuck about no red bottom. She want to be treated like a woman and want somebody to respect her, but he ain't never respected her. He just always did what he wanted to do and just buy you something nice and just say, my bad. And you accepted that. So don't, you know, my wife was talking to her friend and she was complaining about her dude because I guess the moon in Cancer and women is real emotional right now. But and she was complaining about her man, and it come down to it like when you complain about your mate and you ain't doing nothing different, you like that shit. If you keep accepting bullshit, if you keep tolerating stuff, keep making excuses for somebody and keep going through the motions and keep just blaming them, you know, you can always get off the ride.
Say it one more time.
You know what I'm saying? Everybody be acting like they stuck on the ride because you got some years with a motherfucker, you got some kids with a motherfucker, you got anything. Like, you can always hop off the ride. It might not be comfortable, but you can always hop off. So don't be complaining about a nigga and be talking shit to a nigga for too long, or even a woman. If you ain't willing to hop off the ride and show a motherfucker like I'm worth more than that.
Right. So I want to ask. Okay, so this is from a young lady on. I'm not showing it. I don't think I'm showing it, but I'm about to play a clip from like something because I asked the ladies what questions they wanted to ask. But she said she didn't really know how to really type it, so she sent it to me. So I want to play what she sent, and that was one of the questions as well. So hold on, let me get to it right here. Let me know if y'all can hear it in the audience on the screen, because I don't know if y'all can hear it or not. But let me know if you can or you can't.
Okay.
She just want to know how that works. She's saying what she hear a lot of men saying about their mothers. They praise their mothers, but then on the other hand, they downgrade the women and the black women and say that you don't deserve love because you got kids from other men. You need to go back to your baby daddy. You need to go be with your baby daddy because you have children with this man. So now you're not valuable, is what she's saying, because it's a lot of that going around on Facebook. But again, I think it's a group of men.
Yeah,
so
that's a certain category of men you're talking about. You're not talking about all men. So, because I
just wanted to break that down to y'all what she was meaning by that.
That love their mothers and treat women respectfully. You know what I mean? Like, you don't get too many. A real man ain't got to go out here and get sassy with a broad. You don't got to. You don't got to be sassy like you a female, bro. That's out the way. You know, and if you talking about them singers, they singing that trying to get their point across because they know people been going through it. You know what I mean? That's record sales. But they probably don't even feel that way. And like I said, they ain't the same men. It's not the same men that's giving praises to their moms. It's not the same men that's talking bad about the women. And then if you think about it, most of the women that's out here grown right now don't carry the same moral values as, you know what I'm saying, as the folks before them, the grandparents and all of them. So they degrade themselves by not following certain family traditions or certain things that was instilled in them as a young lady.
Trying to reinvent the wheel.
Yeah.
Because I mean, I think I've seen where some men devalue the efforts of a mother when they dating them or whatever, because they selfish and they want what they want, and they be like, well, she like, I gotta do this, I gotta do that, I'm tending my kids, and they be like way jealous because the woman putting all the energy into the kids and what she trying to maintain, and she ain't stroking that nigga ego.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So he feel a certain type of way. He might demean her and might try to make her feel less than with that, not necessarily physical abuse. Be a two-way street because in relationships, I'm realizing like the people say 50-50, it's got to be 100-100. If I'm willing to do it, you got to be willing to consider that shit too.
I hate that 50-50.
It's a partnership.
Right. Exactly. Couldn't have said it better.
Why you gonna give me half of you? That's 50-50. You're only getting half. I like you said, 100-100. Show me you, I show you me.
What you got, OD? You over there quiet as a mouse.
I mean, I agree with all three of y'all. So, you know what I mean? But I will go out and take that role because it's about communication. And I'm going to make sure that we talk about it like, okay, if it's places I don't want to go, I ain't going to go. And it's fine. I don't have to go.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, so it's all about communication. It goes back to that part, So, you know what I mean? Be places that I want to go. She don't want to go. She's not going.
And it's okay.
Yeah, it's okay. I'm cool. I got it.
It's a lot of places I done been like, I'm good.
Right.
So
I won't be there.
And vice versa.
Yeah.
And so
You gotta have that freedom.
but we go a lot of places together. You know what I'm saying? That's
More
just what it
places than
is.
not.
I mean, yeah.
Y'all together more than people don't catch you out a whole lot by yourself, Hush, or you OD. Y'all normally together, but you might catch them up every now and again, slide in the middle of something.
Facts.
But I think that's the balance of a good relationship. You got to be able to be spend good time together, but you got to be secure enough to let your partner go somewhere and let them do their thing without making a big thing about it. You know what I mean? You got to be secure in your relationship because, some of us have baggage from bad relationships. And some women be like, as soon as they man gone and doing something, they own something. That's what they used to.
I love my husband be like, I'm about to go down to the game. I'll be like, okay, have fun.
Right.
Because he gotta have that time. Like, yeah, go ahead. Like, go have fun, have a nice time, So you ain't never supposed to be worried about that. Like, I think people need to worry about other stuff,
Just check their security, because sometimes it'd be like, their insecurities take over. You know what I mean? And we got to be secure in ourselves and our relationship, because you can't be an insecure person and have a secure relationship.
Right.
So I got another one for y'all. If y'all done with that one. Why do some men avoid uncomfortable conversations, even when it could be beneficial to the relationship in the long run?
No, because they got something to hide. They hide in their hand.
I just know niggas who ain't good communicators.
That part
I don't know
too.
how when they get in their feelings, they don't know how to speak.
Yeah.
They used to lashing out and yelling and other shit, and it ain't productive. So they just shut the fuck up and just swallow that shit versus arguing with their chick. They just shut the fuck up and won't say nothing.
I know a lot of people.
You know what I'm saying? And then never address the subject later. It's like, it's okay if your wife or somebody do something to you crazy and it make you want to. Then you be like, I want to take a deep breath, but I'm going to revisit this when I get my words together.
Right.
You know what I mean? But don't act like that shit never happened. And now you got, I tell my wife, a lot of little things that make you uncomfortable creates a crevice. And sometimes you create a crevice that's so big, you can't cross it. You don't want space in your relationship. You understand it's going to be friction. You can't leave no stone unturned when it comes to those uncomfortable real life situations. Because if you feel like your woman squeezing your balls and you never say nothing, you eventually gonna feel less than a man, and you gonna start doing other shit and swerving and because you ain't addressed it. You letting her get this shit off.
Right. And you got that built up energy that's gonna keep.
Right. And that's what I say, creates that crevice. That little bit you keep doing, letting little shit slide, keep sucking that shit up. Next thing you know, it's a space between y'all, and it's like you can't get past that shit. Because when you open up, you explode. Like you said, you blow up on a motherfucker, and then she sitting, you like, you should have said something, you should have did this, you should have did that.
But you was trying to save face
in
the argument and not let it be an argument.
Right. But still don't let it rest. I got friends that call me talking that shit. I be like, nigga, why you don't say something? Why you just keep letting this shit go? Oh, fuck it. I'll just go do this. And I be like, but nigga, like you can't just keep letting this shit go, because I hear you complaining and this fucking you up, my nigga. Like you thinking about fuck the house, fuck the kids, fuck everything in this motherfucker, and you just because you ain't saying nothing. Yeah. Because you could say something. You had that option. She doesn't have your tongue. It's because you emotional.
Say that part one more time. That's hard.
You know what I'm saying? So you just because you're emotional, you're not good with your words.
Right.
You got to struggle to find the words.
See, I think a lot of times either they don't have the words or they're afraid to say it, or they're afraid of the answer they're going to get from saying it. A lot of times when you want to speak your mind, you don't really want to hear the answer back after you say what you got to say. Because you know a woman going to come with a rebuttal with the quickness if she feel passionate about what she's saying. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? And some dudes don't like that shit.
But you got to be able to keep going back.
I feel like it's just like you said, it's different.
Tennis. It's like you got to get your shit together.
Like you said, it's different men, different styles of people out here. Y'all brothers, I sit here and I learn from y'all because I'm like, all right, I listen. I'm the youngest one here. So I look up at y'all and I see how y'all move and how y'all talk and how y'all. So brothers don't see what I see. So they thinking a whole totally different. I ain't saying no shit. No, I just listen to this man speak. So now in my mind, like shit, if I hold this in, that's gonna cause friction or a crevice in between. So that's not smart. A lot of people don't have that. So most of the time, brothers are scared to speak that. Brothers are scared to say, all right, this is how I feel, because either we open, like it's that vulnerable state that most people are scared to be around.
Vulnerability.
Because most women weaponize it. I'm not gonna say all, but most women weaponize. Oh, I'm opening up and telling you how I feel. Oh, you a hoe ass nigga, and they'll attack, or maybe that one time it's stupid shit. You know what I mean? But I feel like that's why most brothers don't open up or speak or communicate.
And some brothers have women that overtalk them.
Right.
And they can't get their words out because she's over talking and her dominance is more out there. So therefore you sit back like, but I want, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna say this shit one more time, and then I'm gonna say something, but then it'd be a little bit too late because she done got hers off. It's only her point that you're actually that's being drilled in your head. Tell you done forgot what you wanted to really say because motherfucker didn't overtalk you.
But sometimes I think I'm gonna try to give a jewel for some niggas out here. Like I've been in some situations and you just shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
If a motherfucker start trying to overtalk you, you shut the fuck up. You just let them talk. And when they finish a sentence, like, can I speak? Because I'm not about to sit here and go back and forth with you. I'm listening to you. You gonna listen to me, or we ain't talking. Because I'm a bobblehead your ass. Like, because if you sitting here want to keep talking about what you feel, and every time I got something to say, you got something to say before I finish my sentence, I'm not even gonna say shit. I'm gonna shut the fuck up. Be like, when you gonna let me talk? Because I'm not about to. Because I don't have to listen to this shit. Right. I can bobblehead you like most niggas I know. Just sit here RCA dog. You give you a blank face and say okay, and walk the fuck away, and then gave two shits about what you just said. Because that's how you making me feel about what the fuck I'm trying to say. So until you willing to respect the shit coming out of my mouth, whether you fucking agree with it or not, why do I gotta give a fuck about yours?
Right.
It's like you said before, it's a partnership. They down.
Yeah, they down bad.
Oh, they just got rid of Michael Carter.
They in here watching this game too, y'all. Come on, get back to
I'm sorry.
Okay. Okay, so
he said, let me get out real quick. Like,
okay, so the next question is, do you think men should pay everything in relationships? Why not? Should men pay everything in a relationship? Why or why not?
Some of them bills he ain't creating with you. Some of them bills you came with in the relationship. Why should he be? Because you ain't gonna pay his bills that he came into the relationship with. You ain't gonna pay his child support that he probably come into the relationship with. So if you got credit card debt, don't expect him to pay your credit card debt because he wasn't with you when you made that debt.
It's just like y'all said, it's a partnership.
Yeah, it's a partnership.
Like I don't know why everybody think we should pay everything. I'm like, hold on, bro. Come on. And then this is what killed me because the first thing you hear a woman say, I'm getting to my bag. So why, if you get into your bag, why can't you help pay a bill? If you get into a bag, why can't you pay for things? It's funny because when we get into a bag, our money is y'all money, but your money is your money. Like when we in a relationship, my money is us. Yours is just yours.
It's supposed to be a.
You know what I mean? But it really should be your money is mine and mine is yours. And we should build this empire together, right? And that's like it's just like I said, it's a partnership. Nobody want to be no partner anymore. People want to be taken care of, and that's really what it is. And that's even that's like male and female. Because there's dudes out here that want women to take care of them, and and that gets on my nerves. Because we was raised to take care and handle business, simple as that. You know what I mean? But nowadays, it's not like how we were raised. You don't see people married for 50 years. You don't see. We used to grandfather working all damn day, paying for everything, but grandma was at home taking care of the household. This ain't that day and age. People ain't doing that shit. People want to be at home wives, but they got nannies and maids. They don't want to clean up shit. They just want to lay down, spend money, and whoop, because that's just all we ever see.
Yeah. They complain about that being, they want to be traditional, but don't do things the traditional way.
Facts.
You know what I mean? Like, if you going to market yourself as a traditional housewife, knock it off, because that's the case. You taking it back from our ancestors when they instilled it in us. You know what I mean? That goes back to that raising the women the way you want them to, raising the man. You know what I'm saying? It goes back to that. So traditional out the window. It's modern day now. And modern day, everybody help out in that household.
Carry your own weight.
Yeah.
Like at the end of the day. At the end of the day, nobody gets into a relationship looking for a dependent.
Right.
Nobody, man or woman. Ain't nobody looking to try to take care of a motherfucker who ain't willing to who can't take care of themselves. So if you carrying your weight and she carrying her weight, when y'all get together, y'all understand this shit that need to be done. So since you was carrying your weight when you got with me, you ain't gonna get with me and expect that I'm gonna carry everything.
Right.
When within the same with me, like I was doing my thing before I met you, so I ain't expected you to come over here and carry what the fuck I was carrying. But you know what I mean? Like we gonna try to merge and try to figure out a way to balance it out. And if I can help you a little bit with your shit to make your life a little more convenient, cool. And if you can help me make my life a little convenient, that's cool. But you know, that's an established good relationship. That ain't nothing you do in dating. You know what I mean? We're talking about real serious relationship, meaningful relationships. You know what I mean? Where motherfucker like, all right, well, I'm gonna pull my part, and if you show, I got you. Mm-hmm. And if I'm show, I shouldn't have to ask.
Right.
You know what I mean? It's like we've got our shit pulled together. And it's us. Now I might have a little money to the side in the sock drawer. You might have a little something over here that's yours that you play with. And when that's not even a conversation piece. Mm-hmm. Because we pulling our money together to make sure the main shit is taken care of. Right. What long as that shit taken care of, what you do on the sidebars on you. As long as your sidebar shit don't fuck with the main plate. That's just what matters. The fuck it is. You know what I'm saying? Like, ain't nobody supposed to be counting nobody's pockets.
No.
You know what I mean? Trying to dictate how motherfuckers spend all their bread. But if you trying to hoard all your bread and spend all of mine, I'm looking at you crazy. Mm-hmm. And if a woman realize she's spending all her shit and this nigga trying to stack and keep talking, giving excuses, bitch, you need to look at this nigga crazy. You know what I mean? Because we got to hold people accountable in relationships when it comes to finances, emotions, all that shit. You know, stop accepting mediocrity.
Okay, what about you, Mike? You got anything to say? Okay. All right. So the next one is, why do men like ghost women, like just ghost them after having sex with them, ghost them, and don't even explain why they did it?
I don't even know. There's a number of reasons for that.
Right.
I ain't never been ghost, so I don't know.
Because I don't. Well, in my opinion, I don't ghost people. Like I'm pretty straightforward.
Growing up and everything, just
sometimes the conversation just ain't there. When y'all sitting there vibing, like the vibe is off, and he only there for that pussy. I'm just being real.
Right. No, that's honesty.
He's only there.
Physical traction, and once he got close enough to see you, it's like, there ain't enough behind in between the ears. And maybe you want to stay away. It was good, though.
I blame
he did good. That's why you get ghosted. Like, man, it was dry. That nigga feel bad, don't he? Look, he come in the room, like.
Or she can like, just expect the nigga to do it. You born in the bed.
You ain't not wear them gloves no more. You ain't not wear them gloves no more. He got his super gloves on, boy.
Catching on fast the same way.
You been on.
I'm just saying though, you know. A whole lot of different reasons why.
Mike, get us one.
Yeah, man, he might know that she got a baby daddy that like to pop up and come around. Like, you know what I'm saying? We know you ain't cut him off yet. So, yeah, I'm only in here for these cheeks and I'm out. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Like, if it's good, I'll be back. But if it ain't, I'm going to get with you. You know what I mean? She might just lay there.
Right.
And be like, oh, you ain't even interested. You just laying here. Moan, it sounded like Marge Simpson. No, get out of here.
This nigga says, hey, shut that. Hey, you, did that man say?
Next question.
Hey, you stupid.
I'm just saying.
I'm gonna quit engineering me on Mondays, man.
Hey, you stupid.
Okay. Next question.
You lying with it or something. Get another note. It sound like
that. They want to know why. What's the difference between a man's past? Like, men want the woman to like not look at their past, like, and don't worry about that and be with them. But a woman's past is a problem.
Them insecure niggas.
What you talking about? Like their sexual past?
Let me get the right question.
It gotta be.
Let me get the right question.
Like body count type shit.
Yeah, all that. Like,
I gotta find the question.
She got more bodies than you.
It's your fault.
Okay, this what it say.
Exactly.
This what it say. Why do men judge women for their past but want to be accepted for theirs? That's the question.
Oh, man.
That's the question.
I mean, that's just his standard.
Say what you did.
You feel me? If his standard is that, that's what it is. I mean, she don't have to go along with it. He's who he is, and she who she is. And if his standard says, I don't want a woman with a big body count, he don't have to fake that just because he like her. You feel me? And she don't have to do the same. If she got a big body count, that's something she got to live with when she comes to the type of man she want to be with. So it's up to her. You know what I mean?
Women need to realize that, though. I like sometimes I feel like women need to realize that what you just said. Like, all right, you got a standard, I got a standard. You can't get mad at me because I have a standard. Oh, I don't want somebody with a high body count. But then you want to cry and try to play victim, and like most of them do. Off that shit. Bruh got all right to say, no, I don't want to. But as soon as we say, no, we don't want to, it can get bad.
But the same thing is, a lot of women won't be honest initially, so you don't find out a body count, so you are already engaged, not engaged like married, but you ain't already dealing with a motherfucker. Right, you start kind of listening to her conversation and watching and just kind of starting to learn it, because you meet a motherfucker outside your circle, you don't know what she been doing her whole life. You know what I mean? So then you find out that her body count high, and now you want to leave her. Is that fair? Because at the end of the day, if you cared about body count, you're supposed to be checking that from the dope.
Well, how about it be sometimes it be the body count, right? But it be like, damn, he get you too? Damn, he got some too. You be knowing the motherfuckers.
Right.
Like, that's your She part of the barbershop talk.
Yeah. But what if it be the opposite, where you banging, you meet somebody, you like her for real, and then you start meeting her friends, like you done ran through some of her friends. You ain't know it first, like, ooh, I didn't knock your best.
I mean, it's the
you know what I'm saying? Like 10 years before I met you. I know, you know what I'm saying? I'm living it, you know what I mean? Like you meet motherfuckers that meet somebody 20-something years later, be like, damn, I bodied her. I ain't even gonna bring that up, like, cause what's the purpose? You know what I mean? Like, it's ancient history, but some people want to talk about shit that don't matter. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, if you're worried about what your partner did before you need to look in the mirror. Yeah. Because everything nothing matter until the day you meet them, until the day you leave them. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, that's their life.
What happened if your partner ended up cracking the girl you was with?
Yeah.
You feel me?
Real shit.
Do you want your partner to tell you, or are you looking at it like, man, that was before me?
Well, I would hope my partner would, because most niggas bring a motherfucker halfway around or talk a little bit about a motherfucker. So I didn't bump into motherfuckers my partners and knocked off on the low, like, oh, you know him? Oh, I know, but like, I ain't. But we ain't trying to make a relationship, so I ain't tripping. But I don't think I could. But at the same time, some women can accept that fact, like, know that you might have fucked on her best friend or somebody she really close to 10 years before her. But y'all just had a fuck. Y'all wasn't in no relationship. Y'all just fucked. So she ain't insecure because y'all didn't have a genuine relationship. But having a relationship with a motherfucker who had a relationship with somebody that's close to you, that's awkward as fuck. You know what I mean? Like, now just fucking, that's a different matter. But when you talk about you was in a committed relationship with somebody, and then you end up finding out that was your best friend, and you 10 years later you trying to lay up with somebody your best friend had a committed relationship with.
But women seem like they look at it different. They look at it like, I don't know, it's almost like competition, like, shit, this my nigga down, like, you lost out. Men look at it like
insecurity, like shit.
Nah, not necessarily insecurity. Men look at it like it's embarrassing.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, you shame, like, you embarrassed me, like, I ain't trying to be with you. You been with my cousin, like, you know what I mean? So we look at it different. Like, it's like, man, nah, no, it ain't nothing you can tell me, no.
I don't know. I can't see a woman having competition like that where she like knowing that that's her friend, but it's women that do it. Knowing that's your friend and knowing like, okay, you with my husband, for instance. If I knew that, like, somebody he messed with that I knew, I wouldn't take it as a competition. I ain't dealing with nobody that messed with anybody I knew. I don't know how to explain that. Like, if I found out or knew that this person messed around with this particular person like that I know and cool with, I wouldn't even want to be in a relationship with them. Because this a person I'm cool with. I hang with them. I'm talking to them.
Right, but what if you didn't know?
When they just knocked each other off, like it was just like they just might have slept with each other a couple times, didn't really have no serious relationship, and they just kept it moving. And your girl be like, it wasn't shit. I ain't gonna let you not know, but I fucked this nigga a couple times. We just kind of hung out. We fucked. It wasn't nothing. Time. I ain't trying to, have it come out later in life that I used to fuck with him, and I don't want you to be thinking there's nothing going on. Like, yeah, I fucked this nigga. Yeah, it wasn't nothing. I want you to know from the beginning, so you don't find out years later and be looking at me, bitch, like I'm crazy because I didn't tell you. Like, nah, I knocked that nigga off back in the prime time days. You know what I'm saying? I gave him a little bit, and the nigga wasn't about shit for real, so I ain't fuck with him. Now he got his shit together. He trying to fuck with you, and go ahead, girl, go on, do your thing. You know what I'm saying? Because it wasn't like I wasn't emotionally invested in it. Because I think it comes down to emotional investment when it comes to relationships and it comes to somebody you know. Now, if they was emotionally invested with somebody, like I would never date or deal with nobody I know somebody I know was emotionally invested in. But if you just knock the motherfucker off once or twice, and it's somebody I cross paths with later, I'm not gonna feel a certain type of way.
But what if you didn't know and you fell in love with that person, and then you found out
that they was emotionally invested with somebody else that you was close to?
Yeah.
That's when you gotta have them real, them real uncomfortable conversations. Like, look, I'm insecure about this shit. It made me feel a certain type of way. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't feel comfortable because now when I'm doing this and this and this, and how do you address that?
So, like, that was the question I was about to ask next. What would be the first question you would ask? Or what would be the first thing you would say to that person, your lover, after you found out after years later, and you deep up in that relationship?
I mean, it'd be like, how did you find out first? Because did she tell you, or did he tell you?
Or do you just happen to find out?
Or did she tell you and then not say nothing to you about it and was waiting on you to say something? And you've been seeing this individual around, like, yeah, I cracked her, you know what I'm saying? But knowing you with her right here, like, so you'd have been seeing this person and you ain't never said nothing to me about it, but she's already told me. And now I'm like, I don't know how it's coming out, but maybe he's fessing up and saying something after a while, like, I hit her before, like, oh yeah, I know. That's what the girl gonna say. Like, what you mean you know? She been told me. I was just waiting on you to tell me. And you took so long. Like, you know what I'm saying? So how long do you wait?
That's the variables.
How long do you wait?
I got distant friends, people I don't see.
But what? Well, me being a woman, I don't want to know everybody my husband slept with, or who my boyfriend was sleeping with, or who he fucked with before me.
Right.
That's the last thing I'm worried about, because then if I ask you and then you tell me that all this people that you sleeping with, then I'm gonna be unattracted to that. Like, damn, you fuck with this person, this girl, that girl, da. It's everybody different. Everybody different. So, and then especially if it's somebody cool that you cool with and you family with and hang out with, that's kind of awkward ass situation. You know what I'm saying?
That's kind of subjective, and it's kind of sticky because men like to know.
Yeah.
Because men don't never want to be in a situation where they laughing and kicking it.
Hear it from somebody else.
Or they laughing and kicking it with a nigga, and he and you know what I'm saying? He was with your woman, but you didn't know, and you kicking it with him, and then you find out. You like, what the fuck? You know what I mean? Now you looking like, damn. You feel me? And so it's like, what would be the first thing you would say to your person? You know what I mean? Your spouse.
Well, we don't got to be around them people.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, if I'm with you, I'm with you. We ain't got to be around them.
Yeah, because
that's history. That's ancient history. Like, because once you start getting into a relationship, you normally kind of start spending some of this time that you gave to random people in your life, giving that energy to your partner. So you limit the amount of people you fuck with once you get in a committed relationship anyway. I don't know nobody who keep their friend count at a certain level after they get in a committed relationship, because you ain't got enough time in the day to keep your old lady comfortable, to make sure her insecurities ain't running wild with a nigga always gone, always want to go out every Tuesday, Wednesday, and Friday, You know what I mean? Like she gonna be like, damn, why can't I have this day? You know what I mean? Most women want what they want. And as men, we gotta be, when we in a relationship, we gotta be willing to address that, like you were saying earlier. You know, do some of the stuff, but at the same time, like if I don't see a nigga, I don't really just know a nigga. Like, as men, we know a million men. We know, especially if you street niggas, you know niggas. And you might bump into a nigga like and be like, damn, she might say, I used to fuck with him back in the day, or she might not tell you. You're like, yeah, I only got packs from that nigga every now and again 20 years ago. Or I barely knew that we was from the same hood, but I ain't fuck with that nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like, it wasn't like she was purposely trying to run through a crew, but it's Cincinnati small. It's hard not to knock a motherfucker off if y'all both popular. You know what I'm saying? Or y'all both got big families or something, both big friends and shit. It's hard not to cross lines if you was out here. You know what I mean? Because it's a small city.
I got one more question because we already over the hour, but I got one more question because I got a lot of them, but I got one more. Why do men label women that's confident intimidating? That's what somebody.
I think it's the man, because that's what I like a confident woman. I like a woman that, you know, who ain't afraid to speak her mind. That don't bother me. Speak your mind, but I ain't afraid of it. Don't intimidate me because I'm gonna speak back. I don't see what the problem is. I think it's a person. If you got a problem with somebody being confident, shit, you confident. That's why she like you. So she got to be confident. You like her for that reason.
Or she like you because you weak and she weak.
Like I was gonna say, water seeks its level. You know what I'm saying? So you an insecure motherfucker, you might attract insecure motherfuckers. Yeah. If you're a confident motherfucker, you might attract confident motherfuckers. But you got to understand what come with that. If you're a confident motherfucker and you attract a confident motherfucker, y'all might be bumping heads and you might have to work on your conversation game and expressing yourself. Right. If you're an insecure motherfucker and you mess with an insecure motherfucker, you got to work on your self-esteem shit because both of y'all fucked up. You know what I mean? Y'all both gonna be in these uncomfortable ass situations.
It's like you said, you also can find an insecure motherfucker to find a confident motherfucker. I don't know how it works, but they change. You can learn from a person to change yourself.
Grow.
You know what I'm saying? You grow. Yeah, exactly. Mm-hmm. So opposite.
Eat it. I'm gonna read that. Mm-hmm.
Opposite attracts like a motherfucker.
Yeah.
But if you're seeking compatibility, then you're going to find somebody that you're compatible with.
Right.
You know, and if you're confident, like y'all was saying, then you want that confident person, because a person that's not confident, that's going to rub off on you. Not meaning that you're going to be like low self-esteem or not have a lack of confidence, but that weight.
It's gonna turn you off.
You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying? If you're confident and you just see a motherfucker who's weak and got a lot of problems, you might try to build them up and try to coach them up. Be like,
it's gonna be a lot of weight,
right? Then be like, then after a while, you be like, damn, like I can't do nothing with this, because you really don't want to be confident. You want to just wallow in this self-pity shit.
My thing is, all right, you could also like say, it's different. I like when Mike start talking. Mike, you sound like your credit score whenever you start talking. I kid you not. Mike started talking. I was like, Mike, you sound like goddamn counselor and some shit when he started talking. But but on the real shit, I agree with both. I understand what y'all saying. I just thinking like, you never know. It might be that time you sick of being a weak motherfucker or a insecure person, and that person, I got this confident person now. That's driving me to be more confident, like you said, because it can weigh another person down. So maybe I'm just saying, maybe that person can elevate you. You know what I mean?
Maybe you have inside confidence where you believe in yourself, but since nobody never brought that out in you, that you search for somebody who can help you build up your self-esteem.
Okay, yeah.
Because you might feel like I'm something, but everybody around you always put you down.
Okay.
Your family, your closest friends always shooting you down and hating on you, but inside you feel like you capable, but ain't nobody ever really made you feel whole to make you build yourself up. You know what I mean? And sometimes we need that in relationships to help us in our weak areas. But if the shit too off, it'll turn the motherfucker off. If you too on one side away from your partner start looking at you like, damn, catch up or get off the ride. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm building you up, I'm picking you up, I'm trying to help you with yourself, and all you keep doing is falling back into these destructive ass patterns. It's like you really don't want to be confident. You really don't want your self-esteem raised.
It could turn into
I'm thinking
it could turn into mental abuse.
Right.
Wait a minute. I got some comments. And she said that's a double standard because some of y'all see a chick with a dude, then another dude, and then another dude, and y'all still want her, especially if they meet your beauty standard.
That's a shower.
Nah, hold on. Hold on. Can you read that one more time?
She's saying it's men that see. She's saying that it's men that deal with women that deal with men. This man, that man, that man. But because she's cute and she's his standard, he will still date her. I actually know people like that.
Right.
Men that because this is what he wanted, even though he knows she was playing with her coochie on the internet and shit like that, he still wanted her.
But how's it a double standard? That's the part I'm trying to.
She's saying because men will see a chick.
But where's the double standard at?
Oh, did you hear what he said? Where's the double standard at? But I guess she said a double standard is that if it's his beauty standard, he still is gonna want her, even though he knows she messing with this person, that person, that person. Yeah.
But if a nigga got a bag, like a football player, like these actors, they body counts be high. Like you catch Brad Pitt, you catch some of these other famous motherfuckers, they knock off some motherfuckers, you know what I mean? And nobody have a problem with jumping in line, like.
And
I'm a straight this nigga. Because this nigga got that role and he got this and he know how to lay that.
But that's what I said.
You know what I mean?
It's a competition.
Right, exactly. Like so.
For some women, it's competition.
You know
They're like, I don't care.
I'm gonna
who
be
he
the
cracked. I got him now.
I'm gonna be the one. I had women try to be like, I'm gonna be the one that make you settle down. And they was really trying to, because I look at everybody like, nah, I'm cool. They be like, nah, nigga, I'm gonna be the one that make you do this, and they'll go over and above what they normally do, trying to impress a nigga. But I'll be like, bitch, you ain't gonna do this forever. You just doing this shit trying to reel me in. As soon as I say okay, you gonna go and actually show me your real self, and I'm gonna be looking at you crazy. You doing all this extracurricular shit that I know you ain't willing to do every day. I know you going above me like a nigga who find a bad motherfucker in their mind and they willing to go and wine and dine and be Romeo and do all this extracurricular shit they'll never do and they've never done. But since they think they got somebody that's on the upper echelon, they want to do all this extra shit, knowing they can't keep up with that shit. And then when they finally knock her off and they get tired of doing the shit they don't normally do, then a motherfucker looking at them crazy.
That's how I know it ain't double standards, because a woman willingly accept that. A man pride usually won't let him accept that.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me?
If I know everybody knocks you off, I don't want it. I don't give a fuck how bad you is.
Yeah, most men be like,
anything that look good ain't good.
And you can't have multiple men and think I want to just say,
because a man don't want to be in public and niggas snickering under their breath like, like we done flipped her so many times.
Man,
like
she did.
I was with her last night. She did the crew.
Right, exactly. You know what I'm saying? Like she went through my buddy,
Bobby, Brian, Ricky, and Mike, Chris, Mark, Brad, Dave, bro.
Oh, wow. Wow.
We from the 90s, baby. That's all. The 90s is different.
I know y'all the old niggas. I'm sitting here with a bunch of old niggas. I love it, man. I be saying niggas, bro. Y'all don't understand. Hey, bro. Every time I listen to y'all talk, I'm like, I'm listening to the old niggas. Bro, this is the barbershop type shit. I love it, bro.
Ricky and Mike. Chris, Mark, Brad, Dave, bro.
It's the gloves. I told you that nigga got the gloves on. You got that man.
You can't wear them gloves next time.
He got the gloves on, bro. He put that gloves on. He been wild.
You gonna wear them all off season? You gonna wear them all off season draft? You gonna wear them to the draft?
Yeah, man.
Take them.
The black ones.
Take them out.
Hey, that pussy back. Yeah, sit in that salt, woman. You women go out there, sit in that salt if you out there doing some dirt. You know what I'm talking about? But we gonna wrap this up, man.
what that salt would do?
That's that snapback.
That vinegar water.
Yeah, that salt and vinegar water. Throw it in the water, like.
Talk about that douche.
Yeah.
This ain't good for women.
But but it closes that vagina back up to where it feels nice and tight again.
This should never be used. But yeah, wrap it up though. Why we talking about that, man? Wrap that shit up.
Listen, when they soak in the salt water and that, because it cleans it up.
All right,
It squeezes it back together.
Or executor shit.
It's time to wrap it up. So, like Reynolds, it's a wrap, man. Shout
I'm
out
over here
to
staring at him.
Monday.
How you know this, nigga?
Hey, when we be talking?
We been around the
You know
world.
what I'm saying? I heard it from the old school.
And I found my day.
Right.
I know what I know, man.
Exactly.
But all I know is we're going to see y'all on Wednesday with the Women's Wednesday. And we'll be back on Friday for.
When we get our full day of asking questions, though, I want to know.
It's man's questions.
No, we want our meetings.
Y'all can.
Okay,
Y'all can do it Wednesday.
But we can wait till we want to prepare, but we want to make
No,
sure.
I'm not gonna get the questions, so y'all get your own questions.
Yeah, we appreciate that. We'll
all right, so let me do some of this advertising real quick before we get off of here. You already said busy one.
No.
Oh, go ahead and do that. Then I'm gonna do his advertising too.
Oh, Busy One Radio and see Day to Day Radio on Busy One Radio on Sundays from 3 to 4 every Sunday. And without any further ado, we're gonna let Kev take us out of here with what he talking about, man.
And let me find it real quick for Kev so I can throw it up here. His
what's going on in these streets?
His advertising. So that one was the movie, and we're gonna start with the movie that everybody knows.
Okay. Well, I want everybody to go, check out Amazon Prime. Can't Knock the Hustle. This is a dope movie. A lot of people from the city. It's all people from the city, matter of fact. We put on for Cincinnati. It was funny. It's a comedy. You know what I mean? Cortez Mooney, he's the director. Funny dude. Hey, funny. Great. You know what I mean? I was blessed, to be honest with you. It's my first movie. So I want y'all to go check it out. It's on Amazon Prime. You can rent it for $8.99. That ain't that bad. You know what I'm saying? Come out, support, push that like button. We want to flood that, man. This shit. You know what I mean? They had us up there next to the Gladiator and stuff, bro. So we moving. Come on. The city show love. You know what I'm saying?
You have to show love for the city.
Definitely. We got another one. What's next?
Hold on, I'm on here doing it now.
Shout out to Worldwide.
Definitely shout out to Worldwide, man. Yeah. We see you out here holding it down.
Shout out to Trio.
Dr. Dank, good looking out for the night, boy.
I like that name.
Yeah.
Dr. Dank smart. He be doing all kind of stuff. Shout out.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, intelligent.
We need some flyers.
We definitely need some of those.
Hold on, Kev. I'm sorry.
It's cool, cuz. I don't complain.
It's freezing on me, and I'm trying to get back to the screen.
What? Okay. You let me know when you're ready, because
it's like spinning right now. So
shout out to Chris, man.
He's sick. He sounded horrible.
I hope you feel better.
He sounded horrible.
Shout out to Kim. I see you out here holding it down, Mr. Vine. Yep.
Store quality
in the building. And y'all get ready for the Hip Hop Awards. It's coming back around. You know the Hip Hop Day. It's in June. We're gonna get with you. It's gonna be a new way for y'all to vote too. It's gonna be on the Busy Monday.
Oh, I can't wait till it get warm like that.
Hey, bro, I pulled up in the spot. I was nominated.
All right, this is that one.
That's the bad part.
I don't know if you can see it on there.
Okay. Which one is it?
We All We Got.
Oh, hey, this Saturday, Park Place, We All We Got comedy show. It's like all 4 comics on the stage at once. You know what I mean? We tearing it up, acting funny, doing what we do. We interacting with the crowd. We having a good time. It's all love. Come out, eat, joy, bring the fam, because it's one of them type of shows, you know. If you seen me, you know how we get down. And if you see my homegirl, Jemmy J, or my boy Pete out of Andre Holland, we bring nothing but heat. Because we strike fire, because this is what we do, and I'm true to this. I'm not new to this. You know what I'm saying?
Well, that's gonna be lit. All y'all on the stage at the same time.
Yeah. So, you know what I mean?
Somebody gonna get capped on.
Oh, we always do. Everybody getting it. Ain't nobody say it.
All right, and then the next one is with Big Funny on here.
Friday,
and,
January 31st. We down up in Columbus. What's that? The High Five Bar, I want to say it is.
I can't see.
But it's something like that. It's in Columbus, man. We gonna turn up. Hey, Columbus know how I get down. I act for every time I go up to Columbus, so we gonna have a good time. It's part of the what is that?
To the
it's part of the tour. part of the tour they doing, man. I'm blessed to be on the tour. I appreciate them bringing me on and putting me on the show. So yeah, definitely come and rock with us on that. That's next Friday, January 31st.
Y'all can't see that on there?
No.
Next.
Is it up though?
Friday after next.
The first one about the
Friday after next. My bad.
Yeah, it's just a slow lag though. That's why. But it's up there. But okay, next one is this the last one.
Appreciate it.
And then this one about the
Is that the Austin Dillon
comedy special, February 21st?
February 21st. Shout out to my boy Austin Dillon, young comedian I've been rocking with since I've been doing comedy. Brother's doing the special. He has asked me to feature on it. I'm blessed it's being recorded. So come out and rock with us. You can find me on Kevin Brown Jr. on Facebook. You'll see all my flyers, postings, and everything. Big Kev 2K 86 on Instagram. Always, you can see everything I post will come up. You know what I mean? We got a lot of stuff coming, merchandise coming soon, skits coming soon. So be watching out. You know,
I'm gonna try to get in one of them skits. I think I can get my acting on. Shit.
Oh, he gonna get in one. He ain't talking about
one of them skits. I'm Action Jackson. Goddamn it! When he comes into it.
I guess that's
it, man. We're gonna see y'all Wednesday, man.
Share the live, like, and engage.
You heard it.
And do it again.
And again.
And again.
And again.
Hold on. Y'all so silly. Y'all still on camera, so y'all.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, I ain't off camera yet. So you know it usually be on the big screen. So you know.
We all be done.
I see it right there. I just don't hear the music.
Yeah. I took the outro off. You hear me? Because it was the one to let's talk about it Friday. So I took that off. I'm trying to do Friday.
I'm the boss of all bosses, so be cautious. I make it flood in the club, homie, my style awesome. I got your bitch seasick, but she see chips and I'm tossing. Nothing to a stunner, baby, I'ma keep ballin'. I'm the boss of all bosses, so be cautious. I make it flood in the club, homie, my style awesome. I got your bitch seasick when she see chips that I'm tossing. It's nothing to a stunner, baby, I'ma keep ballin'.
Got my poker face on, please watch your hand. I'm from the city where anybody can get it, quit playing. Keep Cardis on my face so I can watch the shade. More money, more problems, I'm used to hate. V6, 8160 on the dash. Mercedes, baby, I'm the leader of the new class. If you ain't talking money, I can really hear you clear. My shooters is magicians, they'll make you disappear.
I'm the boss of all bosses, so be cautious. I make it flood in the club, homie, my style awesome. I got your bitch seasick when she see chips that I'm tossing. It's nothing to a stunner, baby, I'ma keep ballin'. I'm the boss of all bosses, so be cautious. I make it flood in the club, homie, my style awesome. I got your bitch seasick when she see chips that I'm tossing. It's nothing to a stunner, baby, I'ma keep ballin'.
I'ma keep ballin'. This message red like record. I'm through it like Mike. Shit, I'm about this like